Watch, look down here. Come here, Zeke. Wait, stand up, there he is!
Intro.
So we wanted to talk a little bit about how we do vacations with small kids. So this week is actually our anniversary week, and we decided to go on vacation for our anniversary with all 3 children. You guys say hi?
Hi.
You coming, guys? So we wanted to talk a little bit about how we do vacations with kids. So we want to take a bit of time to talk about how we do vacations with young kids. Hi. So yeah, we definitely don't have this vacationing with kids thing down to a T. There have been plenty of moments of us being really tired and the kids not sleeping and the baby teething.
She's videoing this so that I can't freak out.
Really, when you're doing life with young kids, things are never going to go smoothly, but these are just some of the things that we have found that help and the things that really matter. So one of the first things we do is we spend time making a bit of a vacation plan. This just entails coming up with things that we want to make sure happen on our vacation and talking to each other about those. A couple of mine where I wanted to spend one morning out working on the book. So I headed down to town to do some writing this morning, and there are probably not many places as inspiring as this to work on a book. But I was gonna ride the bike down here through the trails, but last night on my run I happened upon a mama moose and her 3 babies and actually had to catch a ride home from a stranger because I didn't want to run past the mama and her babies. So Grayson thought it better if I take the car down here today, which was probably a good call. And I also wanted to spend some time. Is that a good gummy cow? I wanted to go out on a long run in the woods, and I wanted to make sure we went on at least one family hike. Spend a lot of money on souvenirs. We just don't want to be spending money on things that don't really serve a purpose or just take up space. We get a book for the boys from that area. So yeah, just a book for the boys, and that's another way we save money. This trip we are bringing a souvenir home. So we had been thinking about buying a GoPro before we came on vacation, and we decided against it. It's really hard to carry this big camera when you're hiking and also carrying kids. So Grayson hopped on Craigslist, and we are now owners of a GoPro. Whatever you see, take a picture. Another thing that we have found really helpful with taking vacations with kids is to not stay in a hotel, but to rent a cabin or a house through sites like vrbo.com or Airbnb. No, we're going to the house, buddy. Wow. So we got this for the same price as a hotel. Whoa!
Mommy, and come here, Mom.
Okay.
There's something really funny here.
What's really funny in here?
There's a big pine cone.
There is a big pine cone.
Oh well.
Yeah, if they're staying in here, you're gonna have to take that down.
I just want to have one more.
One more fruit snack?
Yeah.
Don't
Fruit snack
take
break.
Benny.
What does this button do?
No, that's right.
Because Allison has Legos. Hey Alice, can you take your Lego guy out of Willie's mouth? So when we rent,
Snack break over.
so when
Resume.
So when we rent a house or a cabin, we have a whole space to ourselves. Another great benefit of it is we have our own cooking space. Thank you. What I do is I kind of plan for meals that we can make really simple. I just bring whatever ingredients that we're going to need for those, and that way we're eating at the cabin and not always out. We do like to budget to have at least one meal out a day because we enjoy doing that and we are on vacation. We've also learned to bring about twice as many snacks as we think we're gonna need. Oh, no food allergies. So another reason that we pack a lot of snacks is that we have some food allergies. Our middle guy, he cannot have any dairy and I can't have any gluten. And the last thing that we want to do is find ourselves in a tourist town with a hungry kid who has food allergies, because we don't want to spend $10 on a dairy-free muffin. We like to vacation in places that have cheap or free recreation. That, again, this helps us save money. And we just have a lot of fun with it. For instance, here in the mountains we have plenty of trails, so we brought the mountain bike and we can go running and hiking. No, stay here.
You can go up there a ways.
Just stay where we can see you, buddy.
Don't get eaten by a bear.
Oh.
Well, see you later.
So it's nice here in Breckenridge. They have a gondola to take you up to the ski lifts, and you can take it up the mountain, and it just does a loop, and it's free. So we've been taking them on plenty of gondola rides, and that's the first thing they ask to do in the morning.
They only last about 20 minutes, but it's really nice because they're also confined to a very small space.
Yeah, that was neat. So we were riding the gondola over the prairie, and Zeke is looking out the window, and suddenly
Did you say
goes,
prairie?
Yeah. Is it not a prairie? Oh. Okay, so we're riding the gondola over the meadow, and there's some ponds down there, and and Zeke goes, hey, I definitely just saw a bear down there by the water. And so we whip around, and there's this huge moose. So on that note, we also like to kind of create a culture of boredom for our kids. We did not bring a lot of toys. I think total we brought this like tiny little bucket with some Legos and a couple cars and a big basket of books.
What are these toys?
Rocks.
What are you doing with them?
I'm giving them to people.
Oh yeah?
Thank you.
They're present rocks?
Yeah.
Cool, buddy.
So they've just been playing with rocks and sticks when we're outside, and at the cabin they found a case of dominoes, and they found a tennis ball at one of the lakes we were at, and that's really what they've been playing with. But it's neat because they're coming up with all these different games, and they're kind of finding solutions to their own boredom, which is really neat to see.
About our family vacations too is that the vacation isn't really centered around what the kids want to do. They do plenty of fun stuff and they like what we do, and we're on vacation, we're making sure to do adult things the kids can come along with.
Yeah.
Hence a lot of, like we said, coinciding with the free things, hiking, walking around. They've gone to a park twice, and they like riding the gondola, which is about 20 minutes, and they've done that at least every day.
It's really, I don't think it's the kids that need the vacation. I think it's us.
Yeah. Selfie.
No,
It's okay, I'll sit up.
in the photo.
To talk about was when we go on vacation, we like to find a balance of rest and productivity. We like to spend a lot of time intentionality. We like to spend a lot of time reading and planning and talking about goals. That way when we get home from vacation, we don't feel like, oh man, vacation's over, but rather we feel inspired and motivated to start working towards our new goals at home.
Erin and I are both highly goals oriented, and also while we're on vacation, setting goals as we're rested, saying, okay, this is what I want to do when I get home, and getting excited about that, because we don't hate our lives, we really like our lives. Vacation's just a time to kind of get away from it and be intentional. And part of it is just to make sure that we're continuing to head in the direction we want to be heading in. And vacation's a time when we can step back and look closely, regroup a little bit, and just make sure we're spending time together as a family is the biggest one, but that's also just as part of goals.
So if you have tips and tricks that you have found out for vacationing with young kids, we would love to hear them. So please comment below and help us make our next vacation even smoother. I dropped the camera. It's okay.
Why?
Thank you. We're driving through the mountains. You're gonna have to drive really slow.
It's admiring the vista and the flowers, and I look down to look at the flowers and I find bear poop.
Zeke, what kind of poop is that?
See that bear poop?
Yeah.
Daddy almost laid in it.